$847. That's how much money I saved in 1 week by replacing literally everything in my life with artificial intelligence. No normal apps, no traditional way of doing things. Just AI, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Midjourney. 7 days straight, and dude, what happened? It completely blew my mind, because I didn't just save money, I saved time, and we all know time equals money. So stick around till the end, because I'm going to show you exactly how I did this, what it cost, how much I actually saved, and whether you should try this yourself. Let's go. So here's how this started. Sunday night, I'm sitting at my desk. I just paid my subscriptions for the month. Netflix, Spotify, my meal prep service, Grammarly, Canva Pro, all this stuff. And I'm looking at my bank account and I'm like, dude, I'm spending how much per month on digital stuff? So I had this crazy idea. What if I could replace all of this with AI? Like, what if AI could do everything these apps do but better and cheaper? So I made a list, every single app and service I use regularly. And then I picked 3 AI tools, ChatGPT Plus for $19.99 per month, Midjourney for $30, and Perplexity Pro for $20 per month. Total $70. Now you might be thinking that's still money, right? But wait till you see what I was spending before. Day 1. Monday morning. 6:30 a.m. First thing I normally do? Open my meal planning app that cost me $12 a month. Not today. I open ChatGPT and I'm like, yo, give me a full week meal plan, 1,500 calories per day, high protein, budget-friendly, with a grocery list. 30 seconds later, done. Full 7-day plan with recipes, macros, shopping list, everything. The meal app? It would take me like 20 minutes to browse through recipes and build a plan. ChatGPT did it in 30 seconds. Time saved, 19.5 minutes, and guess what? I cancelled that $12 subscription right there. $12 saved, month 1. Then I had to write some emails for work. Normally I'd use Grammarly Premium, $29.99 per month, to check my grammar and make my emails sound professional. Not anymore. I paste my rough draft into ChatGPT, tell it to make it professional and concise. Boom! Better than Grammarly, more natural. Actually rewrites it instead of just fixing grammar. Another $30 saved per month. Already we're at $42 saved, and it's only Monday morning. Lunchtime hits. Normally I'd order from DoorDash or Uber Eats because I'm too lazy to cook. Average order? $25 to $30 with delivery and tip. But remember that meal plan ChatGPT gave me? I actually prepped the food Sunday night, took me an hour, and now I've got lunch ready. Cost of that meal, $4.50. Money saved just on lunch, $23. Multiply that by 5 workdays, that's $115 saved on lunches, alone for the week. Afternoon rolls around. I need to do some research for a side project I'm working on. Normally I'd spend hours going down Google rabbit holes, clicking through 10 different articles, getting distracted by ads. Instead, I open Perplexity. This thing is insane, you guys. It's like if Google and ChatGPT had a baby that actually gives you real answers with sources. I asked it to research the best marketing strategies for small tech startups in 2025. 2 minutes later, I've got a full breakdown with citations, recent data, case studies, everything. Time saved? Probably 3 hours of research. If I was paying myself even minimum wage for that time, that's like $50 of value right there. Day 2, Tuesday. This is where it gets interesting. I need a logo for that side project. Normally I'd go on Fiverr, hire a designer, pay anywhere from $50 to $200. Wait 3 to 5 days for revisions. Nope. I open Midjourney. I spend maybe 15 minutes crafting the perfect prompt. Modern tech startup logo, minimalist blue and white geometric professional vector style. I generate like 20 options, pick the best 3, download them, done. Total cost? Already paying for Midjourney anyway, so technically free. Money saved? Let's say conservative, $100 for a decent logo. Time saved? 5 days of back and forth with the designer. But wait, there's more. I also needed social media graphics, Instagram posts, LinkedIn banners, all that stuff. Normally I'd use Canva Pro, $12.99 per month. But Midjourney, I just generated everything. Motivational quote graphics, product mock-ups, background images, all custom, all unique, all in like an hour. Canva Pro, cancelled. Another $13 saved monthly. Wednesday hits, middle of the week. I'm starting to realize something crazy. I'm not just saving money, I'm moving faster. Everything I'm doing is taking half the time it used to. Writing? Faster. Research? Faster. Design? Faster. And that speed, that's valuable. Because now I have time to actually work on my side project instead of spending hours on the boring administrative stuff. I had to create a presentation for a client meeting. Normally I'd spend 3 hours in PowerPoint or Google Slides, finding stock photos, making sure everything looks good, formatting, all that tedious stuff. Instead, I use ChatGPT to write the entire presentation outline and script. Then I use Midjourney to generate all the custom images I need. Then I paste everything into slides. Total time? 45 minutes. Time saved? Over 2 hours. And honestly, it looked better than what I normally make because the Midjourney images were actually unique and not boring stock photos everyone's seen a million times. Thursday. I'm starting to feel like I'm cheating at life. Everything is so easy now. I needed to budget my expenses for next month. Normally I'd use Mint or some budgeting app. But ChatGPT, I just fed it my bank statement, told it to categorize everything and give me insights. It found subscriptions I forgot I had, told me where I'm overspending, suggested better allocation. It was like having a financial advisor for free. Then something weird happened. I was talking to my friend about all this, and he's like, dude, you sound like you're in a cult, and I'm like, maybe I am, because this is genuinely changing how I work. But here's the thing, it's not perfect. There were definitely moments where AI failed. Like I tried to use ChatGPT to help me fix a bug in my code, and it gave me a solution that just straight up didn't work. I had to go back and debug it myself. So it's not like AI is replacing everything. You still need human judgment. You still need to know what you're doing. AI is a tool, not a magic wand. Friday rolls around, end of the work week, I'm doing my calculations. Money saved from cancelled subscriptions? About $70 per month. Money saved from not ordering food delivery all week. $115. Money saved from not hiring a designer. $100. Money saved from doing my own research instead of paying for reports or consultants. Another 100 easy. We're already at $385 saved in 1 week. But wait, we're not done. Remember all that time I saved? Let's convert that to money. I saved probably 15 hours this week by using AI instead of doing things the slow way. If I value my time at even just $30 an hour, that's $450 of value. Add that to the $385. $835 of value created in 1 week. Weekend hits, Saturday and Sunday. Normally I'd relax, watch Netflix, scroll social media. But I'm pumped up now. I use the extra time I have to actually work on my side project. I write 3 blog posts using ChatGPT as my writing partner. I create 10 social media posts with Midjourney. I do competitor research with Perplexity. And here's the crazy part. By Sunday night, I'm ready to launch. Something that would normally take me a month of weekends. I did it in 1 week because AI handled all the tedious stuff and let me focus on the strategy and the vision. So here's the final breakdown. Direct money saved from canceling subscriptions and not spending on services, $385. Time saved converted to dollar value at $30 per hour, $450. Total, $835 of value in 1 week. But honestly, the real value isn't even the money, it's the momentum. It's the fact that I got more done in 1 week than I normally do in a month. That's the game changer. Now let me be real with you for a second. Should you do this? Should you replace everything with AI? Honestly, it depends. If you're someone who does creative work, knowledge work, content creation, marketing, coding, anything digital, yes, 100% yes. You're leaving money on the table if you're not using these tools. But if you're not comfortable with technology, if you don't want to learn new tools, if you like your current workflow, then maybe not. This isn't for everyone. You have to be willing to experiment, to fail sometimes, to learn. But here's what I'll say. We're living in 2025. AI is not going away. It's only getting better. And the people who learn how to use it now, they're going to have a massive advantage over people who resist it. It's like when the internet first came out. The people who learned how to use it early, they won. Same thing here. This is the internet moment of our generation. And you can either get on board or get left behind. So here's my challenge to you. Try this for 1 week. Pick 3 AI tools. Doesn't have to be the ones I used. Could be Claude, could be Gemini, could be whatever. Replace as many of your normal apps and services as you can. Track how much money you save. Track how much time you save. And then comment below and tell me your results. I guarantee you're going to be shocked. Because once you see how much faster and cheaper you can work with AI, you can't unsee it. It changes everything. One last thing before you go. If you got value from this video, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm doing more experiments like this. I'm testing AI tools. I'm finding ways to make money online. I'm sharing everything I learn. And drop a comment. Tell me what AI tool you want me to test next. Should I try replacing my job with AI? Should I try making money using AI? Let me know. Because I'm just getting started with this stuff and I want to take you along for the ride. $847 in 1 week. That's real money. That's a car payment. That's groceries for a month. That's an investment into your future. And all I did was use the tools that everyone has access to. You can do this too. So what are you waiting for? Go try it. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.